Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Porsha Williams. You know, Porsha Williams, along with many other celebrities, whether they're Bravo celebrity or in the entertainment music industry or some other industry that has to do with entertainment, or some other segment that has to do with the entertainment industry, many are going through divorces, and the divorces are getting pretty ugly. The one that comes right to my mind right away is Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. It's just a little toss back and forth, and it's getting a little bit ugly. Well, now Porsha Williams' ex, Simon Guobadia, is using a nanny as a witness in this ugly divorce. The employee, the nanny, she slams Porsha Williams for bringing armed guards around the children. This thing is getting to be a hot mess. Listen, guys, we're going to get more into this story right after this. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get right into the story. So Porsha Williams' ex, Simon Guobadia, is using nanny as a witness in the ugly divorce. Employee slams Porsha for bringing armed guard around the children. Oh, this is messy. So Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams' ex-husband Simon Guobadia introduced a second witness to back up his claims against the reality star in divorce court. RadarOnline.com has obtained a witness affidavit submitted by one of Simon's nannies. Her name was redacted in court filings. The individual said they had worked for Simon since May 2020 before he married Porsha. They said they cared for Simon's kids before Porsha entered the picture and looked at Porsha and her daughter Pilar after she wed Simon. I was in charge of managing things around the home. Taking care of the kids, overseeing the vendors, and anything else that needed to be done. I work every day at the Marital residence. Some days I work 10 to 11 hours in a day, and some days I spend a night at home, depending on what needs to be done. I'm always around, she said. That's some long hour days, okay? Look at Simon trying to show off, I guess, his weight loss or his body for whoever cares, right? Simon is such a good man. I've never seen him be violent or angry at all. He is very mild-mannered and just a nice guy, she wrote. The employee said Porsha reached out on February 22nd and asked if she could stay late night. She agreed. The woman said Porsha came to her that day and wished her happy birthday and gave her flowers. The woman said Porsha left the home that evening and never came back. The next day, Porsha filed for divorce. The employee said she had to watch Simon's children the following night because Porsha left the home when Simon was traveling. I could not go home to my home from Thursday, February 22nd, 2024 until Monday, February 26, 2024, because Porsha left the marital residence without telling me, and it was the week Simon's children were at the home. Simon returned to the house surprised of the divorce and without help from his wife. The employee detailed the day Porsha returned to the home 2 weeks later. She said Porsha parked her car outside. I did not know she was coming with a guy that day. Simon asked me, can you go and open the door for Porsha and ask what she needs and whether she needs to come inside the home. I went outside to meet Porsha and I said, Simon is asking, do you need to come inside the house to get something? And Porsha said that she does not need to answer anything. And then she went inside the house with a security guy with a weapon. The man was a big guy who was walking like a bad guy. I did not know that Porsha was coming with a guy. That came out of nowhere. I never seen the guy before. The guy was inside the house, sitting on the stairs, with the pow pow showing. It was shocking to me. I was concerned, she said. The employee said Simon called the police. Officers came out and spoke to everyone. Porsha left with the security guard around midnight, according to the affidavit. The employee said Porsha came back days later with another man. She said Simon changed the locks because she and the children did not feel comfortable being alone, not knowing if another man would come to the home. The employee wrote, the last time that Porsha came to the house, she did not leave. That was on Sunday, March 24, 2024. She came with a guy to open the gate again. She came with her daughter, her mother, and her mother's boyfriend. She was bringing her stuff back to the house. The guy opened the gate. Then they started searching the house. Went downstairs and disconnected the cameras around the house. The cameras are not working. That makes me uncomfortable because I'm with the kids by myself as their nanny when their father is away at work. As Radar Online first reported, Simon introduced another witness to back up his claims earlier this month. As we first reported, Porsha filed for divorce on February 22nd, 2024, after 15 months of marriage. The reality star said she decided to end her marriage after reading news reports about her husband's alleged immigration fraud. She demanded the prenup they signed be enforced. On top of that, Simon recently demanded role producers turn over communications between Porsha about the divorce and unreleased footage shot at their home. Ooh. Listen, it's getting nasty between these two. It's always sad when a breakdown happens like this. And it's always easier for all parties involved, especially when children are involved, even if the children are from previous marriage, situations from either side, right? The children still get impacted. It's like one day we was a happy family. The next day we wake up, mom and dad, as we know them, whether it's stepmom and stepdad, are no longer together, and all of this tension is in the house, and so many contentious things are happening right before our eyes. So it's always good when couples can uncouple nicely. And I know many of y'all fight me on this, and this is okay. I get it. You have a right to the home. You have a right to the cars. You have a right to this. You have a right to that. My thing is I choose peace over everything. You can always get back material things. Would I need to stay in that house that badly? Absolutely not. And I don't, and I promise you this, you're still going to have rights to that home, even if you leave the home, if you have clear documentation that you was afraid, you felt you had to leave immediately because you woke up one day and found out the person you married is not who they say they were. Okay, you have a legal ground to stand on with that. Like, why would you want to subject yourself to staying in a home where you're going to need armed security with you 24/7? So anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. It's horrible. It's horrific. It is sad. I don't know what's going to become of it, but I will say this. Porsha said that they signed a prenup, and in the prenup, it said that Simon would leave the premises if they ever, came to this point where they're at now and they was filing for divorce. So Simon, if you signed it, you got to abide by it. But anyway, guys, chat with me. I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.